with Faith. And today I have with me one of our amazing realtor. Yes, and she's going to be asking me some of the frequently asked questions from clients. So let's hear what she has to ask, and then I'll answer. And also, if you have any questions to ask, remember to drop it at the live chat. So let's welcome Miss Amarachi.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Torachi, a real estate broker that is based here in the city of Asaba. And today I would like to throw in such questions that I always get from people, and I feel like sharing it with Miss Faith, the celebrity realtor here in Asaba. So the questions that many people are asking me, and I feel like let's do something, let's put it out there for people to see that. So that is the essence of this particular episode, questions and answers, and I would be going straight to the questions right now. So Miss Faith, the first questions that people are actually asking is this. The first question is land banking actually a good strategy, or is it overhyped? That is the number one question that we'll always get. Is land banking a good investment strategy?
Okay, yes, land banking is a good strategy. Now, for whoever wants to build wealth, for whoever wants to be sure that their money is working for them, land banking is a good investment strategy. And now, I know that most of you will be thinking, okay, what's the hype? Everybody has been saying buy land, buy land. But let me just tell you this one simple secret: they are not making land again.
Okay.
Unlike many other things, many other investments, different types of business, gold, different things, they are not making land again, which means that it is a rare commodity. So imagine investing in something that is rare, and land is something that everybody requires for building house, for building schools, for building hospital. And trust me, they're not going to stop building all those today. What does that tell you? It tells you that tomorrow they are going to be looking for more land to be building things on. That means it's going to become more rare and rare. So imagine investing into something that is going to become more rare in the nearest future, which means you are holding a rare commodity in your hand, and that is why it gives you money, and that is why people are rushing into it. So it's not because it's hype or anything. No, it is because people understand that this very thing is rare, and the nearest future is going to become more rare. So why don't I just hold this thing? Then when it's becoming more rare, I'm going to sell it off to people that need it.
Okay, and that is a wonderful explanation. You just explained everything to my best understanding. So the second question goes like this: is it true that you must be a multi-millionaire before you start investing in land today, or is it a false something?
Now, this is one assumption that people have. I will not even say people in Nigeria, no. People all over the world. They feel like when they hear land, it's just for wealthy people. When no, that is a very, very wrong assumption to have. Land investment is not only for the wealthy people. Instead, it's for people looking to grow wealth, people that is looking to be wealthy. It's meant to be the other way around, not for wealthy people, but people that are yet to be wealthy, because it is what is going to make you wealthy. Ask any rich people that you know, any rich person that you know. They will tell you that they don't just start buying land when they became wealthy, but they start buying it because they want to move to being wealthy. So that is the purpose of land. It makes you wealthy. It's not because you are wealthy. That's not why you are buying it.
Yeah.
It is because you want to use it to be wealthy.
Okay, so how much can you tell someone that yes, they can start investing, since it is not for you must not become a multi-millionaire before you invest?
Okay, currently with the existence of real estate companies that have made it easy for people to invest by bringing in flexible payments plan, which means that even with as low as 500,000 naira, you can start investing into land.
Wow.
So yes, 500,000 to 950,000 naira, you can start investing into land. It's as simple as that.
Okay, thank you so much. This is a wonderful thing. So you heard her right, that you can actually start with as little as 500,000 naira. You can start your investment, land investment today with as little as 500,000 naira deposit. So the next question is this: um, if what is the most boring but absolutely critical part of checking out a piece of land? What is the most boring thing but the most important thing you should do before you invest in landed properties? Someone asked these questions and I feel like telling you.
Okay, now something that I know that many people find boring, or will I even say stressful too, is chanting the coordinates. Because I always tell my client that they should take the coordinates from the survey plan and go to the surveyor general's office to chant. Now most people like, why will I go through that long process? Is no, it's not, but it's very critical, because it's when you take a coordinate from survey plan and go to the surveyor general's office that you know if this land exists or not. So it is something that most people will be like, okay, let me just skip it. It's not necessary, it's boring, why will I start doing that whole protocol? But it is very, very crucial.
Okay, that is a nice answer as well. And the next question is that someone will reach out to you and they'll be like, does land really always appreciate, or can it actually lose value over time? You know, people are scared that they think that land is just like other commodities that will always lose or depreciate. So now the question is, does land really always appreciate, or does land decrease in value?
Now, personally, I've never seen a land that lost its value. Quote me anyway, I've never seen a land that lost its value. And that is why people are rushing to purchase land. Trust me, the fact that some are not investing doesn't mean that majority are not investing. People are investing every day because they know that land cannot lose its value. It has never lost its value. Because check it now, if you live in an area, or if you're an elderly person watching this video now, and the area or the town you grew up in, the cost of land that they sold in that place in 2013 definitely is not the price they're selling it in 2026. It can never be the same price. So its land has never lost its value. Land will not lose its value today, and it will not lose its value tomorrow. So it's something that will keep appreciating and appreciating.
Oh wow, thank you for that wonderful explanation as well. So the next question goes like this: is it safe to buy land in a secured estate or buy directly from the local owners? Do you understand?
Yes,
Okay.
I get.
Okay.
Now, you know, before the coming of real estate companies, before the coming of developers, this is the way people used to buy land. If you want to buy land, you have to go through the community, you have to start going through the family. But let me tell you, you can be easily deceived. Now, in a family of 10 persons, one person that does not own the land might come and point land to you and then say, I am the owner. And then when you finish paying for the land, another person will come and tell you that, oh, this person was not the owner of the land. But when you invest with a real estate company, they have done all those background checks. They have settled the community, they have settled with the family, they have settled with everybody. So it saves you not only your money, it saves you the stress of, trying to meet this person, knowing, is this person the owner of the land, is this person the owner? It will save you that whole stress. And that is why people are rushing to buy into estates and not just community or family land, because the company will do the background check before they own that land.
Okay, thank you for that answer as well. So the next question goes like this. I hope you all are listening. Thank you, and you are taking down these few answers that she's saying. So the next question goes like this. Can an investor actually make money on land that has no certificate of occupancy? Someone asked this question as well. I could remember vividly. Someone asked me, can he make money from a land that does not have C of O? Because one of our properties, we don't have C of O, one of our properties. So the person feel like he cannot make money from the particular properties. So what would you tell your viewers out there if actually they can make money from a land that has C of O, or they will still make money from a land that does not have a C of O?
Now, you can make money from a land that doesn't have C of O. Yes. The right question the person would have asked is, can you make land from a land that doesn't have any title at all?
Okay.
Not C of O is one of the titles of land. Land buying. When you buy land, it's one of the titles that they give to you. What you should be asking, can you make land from land that doesn't have title at all? The other titles you can get: deed of assignment and deed of conveyance, which you can also serve as a proof of ownership. So yes, you can still make money from a land that doesn't have C of O, as long as it has other legal title.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think that question was really important, and for the fact that you answered it, it is very paramount as well. So the last question that I feel like, okay, people are actually concerned about it is this land genuine? How will they know that? How do you convince people, or how will you make them feel safe, or how will you make them understand that this particular estate that you are seeing right now is 100% safe and secure? How do you go about it, trying to convince your clients that yes, this estate is very safe? So what would you advise them to do?
Okay, first thing first, I always tell my clients, come for an inspection. Yes, come and see what you want to buy. Seeing is believing. So come and see what you want to buy. Come for physical inspection. And if you're in Nigeria, in diaspora, that cannot come to the place, or you're not within the state you want to invest, then you can request for a live video call. Like this, we are on live now. You can request for such live video call via any social media you want, and then the person will take you there live and you'll be seeing this. And when you go to the sites, make sure you don't just go to the site just for seeing sake. No. Absolutely. Make sure you are, use microscope and search very well. One, check if the company has taken full possession of the land, because you cannot tell they are selling a land and then we go there, we are not seeing any signage, no company, the company doesn't have signage, no mounted pillar there to show that okay, this thing is your land. Because trust me, if it's not your land, the community will not allow you to build on that place. Once they're already seeing block, they will start disturbing. So the fact that they already have their signage is one sign that show that okay, this person owns this place. And secondly, check if the beacons are already being plotted, because beacons are something what they use for your allocation. So check if the beacons are already being plotted there. And another thing to do if you go for inspection is also ask questions. You can decide to ask the neighbors there question if they see any neighbor there, because trust me, if an estate own a property, they must have made friends with the neighbors around there, probably the farmers around or anybody there. They must have made friends with such. So you can feel free to ask, okay, have you been seeing these people here? Have they been coming here? And they will tell you, yes, these people have been here. So another way to know if this land is genuine or not is that you can also chart the coordinates of that land. I always say the chart the coordinates, take it to the Surveyor General's office, which is totally free. You take it there and say and ask them if this place is real or not. They will check if that place is, because if before any estate sell a land, they must have registered the estates. So check if that it is truly registered. Check if the survey plan is real or not. And thirdly, you can involve a legal lawyer. Yes, involve a lawyer. A lawyer can help you with all this. So I mean that getting a lawyer can be a bit costly, but it will save you the stress. It's better you spend that small money on getting a lawyer than losing millions into real estate banking. So that would be my best advice. Come for physical inspection, and when you come, check the necessary thing you want to check and chart the coordinates, and thirdly, get a lawyer.
Okay. Wow, this is mind-blowing. This is really mind-blowing. Thank you so much for this question session, and I hope you out there were able to get some of your questions answered for you. But then if you still have a question about real estate investment, if you have any question at all or any fear that is depriving you of investing in landed assets, do well to put down your question down there in the comment sections, as she will be here to help you to guide you and to show you the steps to follow in order to avoid all these things that is necessary for you to avoid while investing in real estate properties.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Amarachi, for being on this live with me. Yes.
You're
And
welcome.
remember, if you have any question pertaining to any land investment you want to start today, be free to reach out to me. Either you drop your comment section, or if you want a private consultation, you can reach out to me on my number, and my number is +234 8167162877. And let me make it easier for Nigeria staying here. 808167162877. Remember, consultation is totally free. So if you have any land you want to buy, or know anybody that wants to buy any land, just give the person my number, or give me a call, or send me a message on WhatsApp, and I'll be sure to help you to check out the land, so you don't end up getting something that is not real. So if you enjoyed this live and you want to see more of this, you want to enjoy more of real estate tips and whatever, then make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like and share to people that have more information.
Thank you. Before we conclude, if you have any question about real estate investments, do well to ask your question. Now it's time for us to take your questions, or for her to take your questions. You can ask your questions. If you have any question at all, let's just do that in the next 3 to 5 minutes. If you have any questions, anything that you want to know about real estate investment or about land investment, do well to put it down there while we await to answer that. It is question time. You can ask your questions. Ask questions about real estate investment.
Be free to ask. Simeon Blessing, hi, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the live. I'm pleased to have you on this live, and be sure to hit the subscribe button, because you'll be gaining more knowledge. This one is just, I'm just showing you what we do here. This is what we do, making sure that nobody will scam you in 2026. That's what we do.
Yes, that is the goal. That is the goal. That is the goal. You don't need to be losing your money to land grabbers while you have the right agents sitting right here in front of you. So just ask your questions about real estate investment, anything at all, anything that you want to know, you want to confirm, she's here to answer. And remember, it is free of charge. Consultation fee is free. So ask your questions now. Time for questions about land investment. I need to see some millionaires right now. I need you to ask your questions. Like I want her to make sure that someone from this life bought a property from her or had an asset from her through this life. I need you to ask questions. Ask your questions. Ask your questions. Are you scared of anything about land investment? Just feel free to ask a question. Now it's time for questions. Ask your questions. Hello, is anyone here with us? Okay, the next 3 minutes will be done. We'll be done in the next 3 minutes.
And remember, if you don't want to ask your question here on live, you can always send me a private DM on my number that I called earlier on. So send me a DM, and be free to go through my videos. I have videos for those that want to start real estate. Yes, for those that want to start marketing or start up a career in real estate and don't know what to do. I also have a live training. Yes, I offer live training to those that want to start real estate marketing from scratch. You don't need any knowledge, you don't need a degree, you don't need anything, just something you can do from the convenience of your home. So if you are also this person on this live, be sure to send me a DM. I'll be free to attend to you and offer free coaching as well.
So in the next 1 minute we'll be rounding up. Since there is no question coming in. We'll be rounding up. What's this? Ask your questions about land investments. If you have any question, ask your questions about land investments. Ask your questions. What are you scared about investing in land? What are your fears? Put it down there so that she can attend to it. What are your questions? It is time for questions. Oh wow, I think we are up. We are almost there. Our time is almost, we are running out of time. Okay, I think our time is up. All right, it was a wonderful live session.
So I hope you're able to pick one or two knowledge. I hope you were able to get a value from this life, because I'll be pleased if you get. Because my goal in 2026 to make sure I help not just one person but people to avoid being scammed through land investing, because it's not good that you want to invest and people are scammed. So that's my goal, personal goal in 2026, to help people avoid that. And if you're that person that don't want to fall into a scam, then subscribe to my channel and make sure you share to someone too. And remember, reach out to me on my number +234-8167-162877, and see you guys in the next live session. I remain your favorite real estate consultant and expert, Faith Shamaka, and I hosted this live session with the best consultant to Realtor Rachi.
Thank you.
Bye.